Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do something a little bit different, which is like an assumptions video. I saw that a few YouTubers do something like this and I thought it was quite funny. So I thought I'd give it a try, and for those of you guys who actually responded to me, thank you so much. So I'm actually just going to respond to some of your assumptions that you've made about me. My aim for this video is just basically just show you just how it's so important not to actually judge people by their covers, and how we all seem to look a certain way but we really are not what we seem. I know that as human beings we tend to want to judge people by what they look like and what they seem like, but it's really important to dig deeper to understand people a little bit better. So that's basically what this is all about. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and for those of you guys who haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share, and don't forget to press that little bell on the side so that you guys can get a notification every single time I upload a new video. So with that being said, let's get straight to it. Okay, so the first one is the assumption that I'm a very unapproachable person. I don't see myself as unapproachable. I personally feel like I'm really friendly. However, I tend to be pretty shy. I don't think people really believe this because, I mean, firstly, here I am on YouTube speaking to everybody. But secondly, even when you get to know me, people don't really see that side of me, but I tend to be pretty shy when I meet someone for the first time. So that shyness maybe translates a little bit as don't approach me, standoffish, but it's a lot of time is shyness. And also I must say that it really does depend on the situation. If I am in a scenario where I'm around people who I'm uncomfortable with, or people who I don't necessarily feel like talking to. I mean, everyone has those days where you just don't feel like talking. So, or it just don't feel like socializing much. Sorry, I know that's only human to have. But I think everybody has those days where you actually feel really like unsocial. And you don't want to talk to anybody really. You just want to be in your own space, in your own mind. But for the most part, I'm not like that. I tend to be really shy when I meet people for the first time. I don't know what to say. I don't really talk much in the beginning. Or if I do talk at first when I meet you, I talk a little bit, but then I retreat back to my shell. So I'm that type of person. And I think sometimes people see me and think that's what I am, but really I'm pretty chill when you get to know me. So it just depends on what relationship we have or who you are. Yeah, that you may see me as unapproachable. Another assumption is that I'm a snob. Wow. Okay guys, I think we should go into depth of what the definition of that word is, because I think people use it really loosely and it's not really a nice thing. So let's just go into the definition of that word and see what exactly it means. So according to Google, a snob is a person with exaggerated respect for high social position or wealth who seeks to associate with social superiors or looks down on those regarded as socially inferior. Far from it. No, I'm not a snob. I'm the type of person who, okay, if you make efforts for me, I'll make efforts for you. So at first, if we meet each other and we start socializing and we start talking and whatever, and we have a relationship, I'm the type of person who gives in what I get in. So I'm sorry, that's the reality of life. Every single relationship we have has some sort of benefit. So whether it be emotional benefit or some sort of emotional support or in some sort of intellectual gain or whatever, but we all in relationships with people because it fulfills something within us. So whether it be the need for stability, whether it be the need for love or whatever it is, as human beings, you would not be friends with someone if they kept taking from you, or you would not be in a relationship with someone who keeps taking from you and you don't get anything. So with that being said, I will only be in relationships or will be close to people who I believe who give me that value. So if you don't give me value, I don't give you value either. So that's just, I feel like that's how it should work. If you don't put in the time to have a friendship with me, I will not do the same. That's just the way I am. I think that's where everyone should be, because time is valuable. We only live once. So I don't know if that makes me a snob per se. It's not about someone's standing or in society or what the person has or does not have. That I totally hate. I don't know, that's one of my pet peeves, if I must say. People who are friends with you because of a social standing or financial standing that you have, that for me is fake, and I'm not into that. So totally not me. I am not a snob, okay? Not a snob. Another assumption that people have made about me is that I'm very formal and very serious. It comes with the surroundings. It depends on where I am. Obviously, this person, I may have met them in a professional setting. I feel like there's a time for everything, and obviously if you meet someone in a place where you need to be a little bit more serious and stuff, you're going to be in that zone. So yeah, I think everyone has that side of them. Yes, I can be pretty serious, but I'm a goofball for the most part. I think those who know me, who are really close, know that I have my times where I'm a total goofball. I love laughing. I love being silly. I feel like life is just so dramatic. It would be so horrible for us to just be so miserably serious about everything. I think it's important to be serious about what you're doing in life and whatever it is that you have as goals, or serious about relationships, or I think it depends. But when it comes to just being, I feel like it's so important to laugh as much as you can throughout the day. Try and make the light of the situations, although you know it's very difficult sometimes to be so chilled with everything, to just look on the brighter side. So that's just the type of person that I am. I think I have a balance, and I know when to be serious and I know when to be a goofball. So yeah, that's how I describe myself. So yeah, that would sum up the assumptions that I got from social media. Now I'm just gonna talk about general assumptions that have been made about me, that I've been told over the years, that I actually wanted to address on this platform. So one of the assumptions that were made of me was that I cannot cook. Guys, I can throw it down in the pots department. Talk about it. Okay, firstly, in terms of traditional foods, you know, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm actually originally from Congo, the DRC. And you know, I think for the longest of times growing up, I was always like, Mom's gonna be here, it's cool, it's alright, Mom's gonna be here. I just watched her cook and I knew how to make dishes, but I never actually physically made them. But it was until I got married and, well, engaged, where I started actually really pushing myself. And man, I made some mean pondu, I made some good fumbwa. I mean, guys, I made good beans. Like, you tell me, what do you want me to make? I make a good liboke, I make some good fish, you know. I can throw it down in the kitchen, I really can. So I think a lot of people have that assumption because maybe I didn't grow up back home, firstly. And also some people think that because you dress up a certain way, or you do makeup, or you're into beauty and you do all these things, you actually don't cook. No guys, I'm still very, how can I say, a lot of my values are still very old-fashioned, if you could say. To a certain degree, I still believe in cooking for my husband, and you know, holding the house down, and if I can still go to work, hustle, if I can, you know, so I still believe in that, I still value that. So that's just the type of woman that I am. So if there's anything I can't cook right now that he would love to eat, I will try and find out what it is and find a way to cook it. That's just me. So yeah, I can cook, and I do cook some good food, okay? Those of you guys who have tasted my food, you know this. Another assumption was that I don't know how to say, a coconut. I don't even know how to say that. I'm a coconut. Is that even a nice thing? Guys, no, I'm not a coconut. I just speak very well. I just have an accent, I guess. I think it's because of the high school and primary school I went to. I guess the opportunity that I had to go to a school where people spoke like this, and I caught on. So that's why I speak this way. I wouldn't consider myself a coconut, you know, if that's even a thing. I don't even know. I wouldn't. I literally wouldn't consider myself a coconut. I'm very proud to be African. I'm proud to be black. I love my African music. I also do listen to some rock. I mean, I've had my sisters and my brothers who would listen to rock when I was growing up, and I caught on. I loved a lot of rock music, and I still do. I listen to rock. So I don't know, would that make me, what classifies someone as a coconut? I don't know. Is that a coconut? And why are we classifying people as coconuts? I don't know. So yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm me. A mixture of things. Another assumption is that I don't eat or I don't like food. Guys, who doesn't like food? Like, food! Who doesn't eat food? So, guys, there's certain foods obviously that I don't eat. I didn't grow up eating, so I'm not really used to or accustomed to eating. But I'm willing to try, you know, I try, but if I don't like it, I don't like it. But there are foods that I love, and when I love food, I really love food, so I can eat, you know. Like, I just tend not to eat when you go out at parties and stuff. I'm in that vibe, so I struggle to eat the way I would eat. When I go out to restaurants, I often take away, whatever. It's nothing to do with etiquette or whatnot, but it's just like sometimes when you're in the vibe and you have that excitement in you, you actually don't even have an appetite anymore. You just want to, like, you know, chat and socialize and stuff. So it's not that I don't eat. I do eat. I love my food, and yeah. That's it. A lot of people assume because I grew up in South Africa, I don't speak my home languages. I try. I don't speak it perfectly, but I speak Lingala, which goes like Boni Bino Kuna, Kumunanga Gracia Lunga, and Vanakana Johannesburg. Yeah, a lot of people laugh at me for my accent, but at least I try, okay? I try to keep the mother tongue intact, okay? Please. And then I speak a bit of French. Bonjour, comment vous allez? Je m'appelle Gracia Lunga. J'habite à Johannesburg et j'espère que vous allez bien. So yeah, guys, I do speak a few of my languages. I wish I could speak Bolia, which is the language which comes from my tribe. My parents used to use it to gossip, so talk about their kids, and would not teach us the language. No, I'm just joking. Like, we didn't grasp the language because it wasn't spoken much. So yeah, at least I got Lingala and I understand it completely, so I'm glad about that. And then Swahili, I also wish I could speak Swahili. Guys, I'm the worst with languages. I don't find it easy to learn languages. I really wish I could grasp so many languages, like even Zulu or Tswana or something. I literally can only understand certain things, but I can't speak the actual language. I'm very unlucky in that department. So yeah, that's basically me. So thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. I'm glad that you guys spent a bit of time with me. I hope you guys have already pressed the thumbs up. Please do if you haven't, and I hope that you've subscribed. And for those of you guys who are my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing, and I'm glad that you are willing to take this journey with me. So with that being said, that was all for today. So guys, I just wanted to be quite precise on when I will be uploading every week. But you guys don't have to guess which day. I had to kind of like figure out the balance of when I'll be able to really post a video every week. But I think for now I can actually say that Wednesday is a good day, and I will be seeing you guys every Wednesday. So with that being said, see you next Wednesday.